This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. All right, let's get on to it, man. Russell Westbrick of Russville. I want you guys to look at the comment in the back. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday when I was mentioning it. And when I mentioned it in such an eloquent way because I wanted people to understand at its truest and its most properest levels that Russell Westbrick of Russville is an effeminate, emasculated, and feminized man. But what's more disturbing is the comment in the back. Now, when it's all said and done, we have to look at the delineation. We have to look at the distinction. We have to look at the gulf and the separation that's associated with a Russell Westbrick of Russville. And what have we determined? That he is a lost individual. But anyone that prescribes to his form of theology is even more lost. I want you guys to look at the comment behind me that's so disturbing that tells you Rudy fucking poo and plum plum plum. You classic fucking dolts and troglodytes. You ultra fucking fanboys with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetorics. That when it's all said and done, this is what's wrong with today's society. This is what's wrong with men today. A lot of men, and He Knows Everything's been saying this for years now. A lot of men are not fucking men. They give you the similitude as if they're men, but they lack the fullness thereof. Basically, they look like men. They talk like men. But they're not fucking men in the way that they comport themselves. They're not men in their general comportment. I was taught this by an elder statesman, British, black individual. He used to tell me the word general comportment, the way you comport yourself. My father always talked about Jean comporteu c'est Jean yo gardeu. That means the way you carry yourself is the way that people view you. And when it's all said and done, Russell Westbrick of Russville has carried and is continuing to carry himself as someone who has lost his fucking identity. But what's more disturbing is the fact that this comment is trying to justify, oh, it's fashion week, that shit look good. I can guarantee you this person that did the comment is getting ramrodded in the fucking ass. I can guarantee you that. They're basically gargling fucking balls. I can guarantee that. They have basically been curious and they've basically made good on their curiosity over and over and fucking over again. Because men that have grown up to be men with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset, they detest dress wearing. They detest anything that feminizes them. They detest anything that is estrogen filled. They detest anything that emasculates them. They detest anything that showcases them in any precarious situation of being effeminate. This is what Russell Westbrick of Russville is. LaFleur James wore a dress too now. Don't get the shit twisted. Tell me where you seen Michael Jeffrey Jordan or Kobe Bean Bryant wear some shit like that. I'll wait for that. I'll Hulk Hogan that shit. Let me say it again. Tell me when you seen Michael Jeffrey Jordan or Kobe Bryant wear some shit like that. I'll wait for it. I'll Hulk Hogan it. These men dress like fucking men because they know that they are fucking men. They are nothing else but that. And they're alpha males at the highest levels. Alpha males do not compromise for nothing. When it's all said and done, this is the delineation. This is the distinction. This is the gulf and the separation of why Russell Westbrick of Russville is crying out for help. And a lot of people are not seeing this for what it is. When you're a three-dimensional thinker, you see everything for what it is. Russell Westbrick of Russville is trying to seek attention, but he's looking for attention in all the wrong places because he's not gotten what he was supposed to attain, which is an NBA Finals and an NBA Finals MVP. And the reason why Russell Westbrick of Russville has not touched any of these things and will never touch any of these things is because he didn't bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while he was at it. Basically, it's the Kevin Durant curse. When Robins that are Robins in their true identity Robins, in the way that they truly comport themselves and move, do not bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while they're at it to be subservient to the fact that they are actually robbing. What happens is they find themselves in an out of whack, precarious situation because they are out of their role. Their role is to be secondary. Their role is to be subservient to the Batman. That's what their role is supposed to be. And when they don't find themselves doing that, what ends up happening, because it ultimately happens to them, is they find themselves in what we call precarious situation of the fact that they don't understand their truest and their most properest levels. In life, everyone has their truest and their most properest levels. Just like they're Batmans, there's fucking Robins. The thing is, there's more Robins than there are Batmans. That's just the way society rolls. That's the way the ingratiation aspect tells you. That's the delineation factor. That's the golfing factor. That's the variational factor. That is the instructional factor. That is the ideological factor. But it's the factor, nevertheless, to explain why Robins are what the fuck they are. Robins when it's all said and done. But when Robins get out of line, they get out of pocket, they go off kilter, they go off script, what ends up happening is they find themselves wearing a fucking skirt. But what's more disturbing is the Robin supporters. They're even worse. Because if you're supporting Robin, that means you're even inferior. You're even lesser than a Robin. You're a fucking Alfred. You're a butler. That's what you are at your truest and your most properest levels. And look what this Alfred the Butler did. He revealed himself as a pure fucking beta supreme. Beta cuck male. Mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme. Beta male. Because when it's all said and done, this is why society has infected itself with this state of emasculation, this state of feminization, this state of castration, removing of the fucking testicles. In no other time in society have you seen this much removing of testicles have you seen now. Because a lot of men are not men. They're giving you the similitude as if they're men. They're lacking the fullness thereof. How can you sit here and support a skirt? It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-teller fashion, it reveals the individual's mindset. It reveals the individual's intent. And it reveals that this individual, more so than Russell Westbrick of Russville, is crying out for fucking help. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Dog, Higgs. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Dog, Higgs. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.